And we're here again. I feel like this is going to be like one of my little demonstration things of like like counseling things. You know how people have these things that like they pull out everywhere. So those of you that don't know, I created this heart, and the purpose of this heart is a lot of us are on a spiritual journey, healing journey, and it's like, if I had to use the term spiritual advisor, in the process of like this healing journey is to guide and help others back to themselves. So a lot of what I came up with today, again, as you can see this topic where it says self-abusive behaviors, addictions, and self-sabotage, those of you that can relate to that, what self-abuse can look like is something that is, doing things to abuse one own's nature, in an unhealthy way. That means, to yourself, because a lot of us aren't aware of that. For instance, I'll use one for myself is that, let's say here, being in, let me put this up. So, one thing I would say that was kind of self-sabotaging would be, probably more lighting over here. One thing that I know that was self-sabotaging for me would be something like not honoring my emotions. Not honoring the rage, not honoring the emotions, the anger. And by not doing that, I'm not being truthful with myself. So again, I created this and I put these yarn or the string here, to represent the heartstrings. So, for those that do not know, we have heartstrings. You can actually research these things and learn more about into depth, like what it actually means and how we actually have, will come to know, or you will come to know, or be aware that we have these invisible strings, I believe, that, connects us, emotionally, things that have emotionally binded us to people, to things, spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. So in that, a lot of which what we have learned in the process of our upbringing from our childhood to now is seeing how, again, by not honoring our authentic selves, because, at a point in time when we were young, we were our most authentic selves when we were innocent and believed that we could do all things in the world, because that's what we were as kids, imagination. But through the process of learning who we are and societal standards, projections of mother and father, distortions of their fear, and just so many things that we experienced in our childhood that led us to self-abusive behaviors, addictions with drugs, addiction to certain things that could have led to us not really walking in our truth. And that also can lead to self-sabotaging relationships. So again, there's a lot more into depth that I could talk about. Another topic here I have is karmic connections. So all of this ties into each other. And so in the process of this, again, I am using this demonstration to, as we learn that, in the process of learning how we have been binded and connected, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, all these things have kept us in a place may feel like it's been stagnant. And a lot of which people don't realize is that the heart chakra, or the heart in itself, where we're all trying to seek this love or find a place that we can come home to, which is love. And in that, a lot of our heart spaces carry a lot of grief, pain, a lot of things that either has been passed through the wombs of our mothers, grandmothers, great-grandmothers, even through our fathers, a lot of things that we have inherently receive and display it. It's on full display here as we operate in this human experience. But again, what I created is to demonstrate the fact that now a lot of us are on this journey, It's here to demonstrate how we are now healing and choosing love. And in choosing love, we're choosing ourselves. And me creating this is also help aiding me upon my healing journey and to inspire others that it's okay to love yourself, because you have to be aware that, well, I became aware of my self-abusive behavior to even know and learn the process of self-care. So this is a part of my self-care, is to bring awareness to everyone about, how self-abuse, how things from your past can lead you to, your pain can lead you to your gain, and how those darkest moments can lead you to your light. So today, what we're going to do on my other previous videos, before it gets a little too dark, these strings represent what we're going to let go, burn, and release and cut ties from. Let me see if I can get this to stand up, because I'm outside somewhere and I'm just trying to, it was raining earlier, so I'm going to see if I can get this to, yep, perfect. So I'm just going to be talking because I'm just show y'all what I'm demonstrating here. Again, these are heartstrings, again, that we have emotionally, physically, mentally, or if you're not aware, we naturally have these emotional attachments to things that we have grown to accept, embrace, contract ourselves to, agree to. And in that, again, it's about now, the awareness is letting go of these things. Karmic contracts are some things that, again, relationships, that it's like we come here to clear karma, and now to come and clearing that karma, all of us, is to embrace our new divine paths, with partnerships. Dharma is what some may call it, a more blissful, harmonious, abundant connection. Not only with ourselves, because through that karma we're clearing, we have to also do the inner work. We also have to do these things. So today, in that, I had to even get to this place where I had to accept these things, learn a lot about it, and then to even, bring it here to full display or just share it with you. So again, karmic connections, relationships, contracts, from partners, people, family, even things with ourselves that we probably unconsciously, subconsciously are clearing, and then now aware of, now letting it go, burning it. Some may say release, but I say let it go. And again, this is just a demonstration. Again, these heartstrings which connect us all, in the process of this is visualization of feeling these things to the depth, allowing yourself to feel, allowing yourself to see these things. And then, let me see if I got the phone, just so we can, yeah, I'm gonna get that right there. And again, these things are now going to be let go of out of our reality, because a lot of us are at places where we don't know what we're going to do next. And a lot of us are in places where we're in these positions and we're coming out. Some people don't know how to get out of these things. And I'm just demonstrating the best way possible in the process of, a lot of things is about acceptance, learning these things, feeling these things. A lot of us do not really have the guidance. And again, visualization, because people are visionaries. A lot of people can learn through communication. And again, I do know how much this visual will help, and just know that when you let go of this, it doesn't have to return. You're choosing yourself, and you don't have to return to this. So we're letting go of all karmic connections that no longer serve us, and contracts. We bind them and release them. Ashe. Do not try to hold this. I'm just letting this burn out. Ashe. Because some videos I may use scissors. But again, these strings are just demonstrating things that we're letting go in the heart space. So I'll get this one. Again, but I would advise people to be very careful. I do not recommend you playing with fire at all. Let's just be mindful of that. So this one I'll get better. We're letting go of all abusive behavior, self-inflicted behavior, addictions and self-sabotaging. And, share this with people, because you never know their journey and you never know what people are going through. I've had experiences where I met people to where, I just had to sit down at the right time. I had to learn to be a listener, and you never know what people are going through. You never know if they're on the verge of harming themselves, suicide, wanting to harm others, due to whatever relationship. It's a lot of things that go into it, because we can easily judge people just by being on the outside looking in, but we never know their spiritual battle or their internal battle. So for those that do battle with these things, I see you, I love you, and I appreciate you. So we're going to let go of this self-abuse behavior, addictions, and self-sabotaging. Let's see. I'm not going to be worried about the other one. Just letting go of that. Letting it burn out. And if you have emotions come up while you're doing it, that's okay. And you're going to let that burn all the way out. So, again, visualization. Yeah, it's not going to harm the picture. So it's like severing ties for people that don't know. So yeah, it's just gonna burn out. It's not gonna catch on fire. And there you have it, all the way out. And so be it. So I trust all that, that helps everyone. Again, you have the power to choose yourself and love yourself and honor who you really are. And in that process, it looks different for everyone. Emotions will come up. A lot of things will come up. But be honest with you. And it's okay to come home to yourself. It's okay to be you. It's okay to love you again. It's okay to just simply say that you're not okay. If you do need help, if you do need someone to talk to, it's okay to do that. It's okay to be open. And I know it can be difficult for a lot of people, but there's no judgment here. I wish you all peace, love, clarity, abundance, prosperity, awareness upon your path and your journey. And know that you are loved by Source, by the Creator, the Most High, whatever your higher power is. And know that it's okay to come back home to you. Peace and blessings. Shalom.